Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Outrun the Neon Sun. I got my son here with me right now, Noah.
Hey guys.
It's super awkward for him on the phone because he doesn't like videos that much. But beyond that, we're making our way. It's really cool. We're trying to relive a nostalgia back in the 80s. This was huge, this place that we're about to go to. Now, it's not as 80s anymore. There's some amazing arcades there, we think, but this is pretty popular. Let's show you guys a little bit where we're at. All right, so here we are. This is a small little island. No, where are we at, bud?
We're at, I forget what the arcade is called, but we're in Catalina, Avalon.
Okay, we're at Avalon and we're checking out the Three Palms Arcade, which is something I'm pretty excited about. So we'll see what happens. And we curve right here. We can see some patio dining, Three Palms, and we got this Marketplace Hotel above us, and there it is, Three Palms Avalon Arcade. This has been here for years and years and years, so I'll let you guys know when we go in. All right, so here we are outside the Three Palms Arcade. Noah, what is it that you want to see the most inside here? What are you hoping for?
I want to see 80s arcades. I doubt they'll have them, but I want to see, if they don't, then I want to ride like the bikes.
Ride the bikes, like the light bike games? Okay, I don't know this place. What I remember last time we were here, it wasn't very big, but this is one of those places in Southern California. If you're able to make it to Catalina Island, this is a place that you got to check out. So there's the life is around here. There's a lot of loud, crazy people. But anyways, let's go in and check it out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this place is pretty cool. What's neat about this is that we have, you see right there, you got the Jurassic Park, you got the cruising, but there are so many different things in there in such a small little space, as you can see. It's pretty neat. It doesn't have too many retro arcade games. In fact, there's really none in there. But this is still a wonderful place that we really thoroughly enjoy. You can see it in there, and it's just fun. There's a lot of things to do, and I highly recommend this place. What? There's a bowling alley? Oh yeah, I definitely gotta try this.
All right, you ready?
So, no judging.
No judgment, no judgment.
So is there like a line I'm supposed to throw behind?
Yeah, that like line right there. You can go close. Yeah, wait, yeah, it's filming.
See some 80s nostalgia.
Here we go. Dude, all right.
That was like a bowling one right
You're
there.
good.
All right, so here we are on the island of Catalina. I want to say Hawaii, but it's just not. It's just, it's like the poor man's version of Hawaii. But anyway, so we went to Three Palms Casino. We want to talk about the things that we loved and the things that we didn't love. So, Noah, it's really loud here. We doubt the audio is very good, but tell us the things that you loved and you didn't love about it.
I love just the games in general. It was like how like the cars. I love just like cars in general. So I like the car racing simulator, and then it was almost like, what was the game?
Talking about Space Invaders?
Yeah, Space Invaders. I've never played that, but it's like an 80s look kind of, but yeah.
Well, it's like the world's largest Space Invaders. Okay, so what did you not like about it?
It was so expensive. It was like $150 per game. So.
Yeah, so it's like, I think it's about $5 for 20 credits, right? Which is, you know, 20 quarters. And then each game was at least $6 6, if not 8 credits. Like the Jurassic Park was 8 credits. So that was definitely a negative. But one of the things I thought was pretty cool was the fact that at least there's something there. It's entertainment. As you'll see on the video, there's tons of things in there. It's a very small environment, but they do well. I love the fact that it had Space Invaders. I love that cruising game. Obviously Outrun was one of the original ones that it's based off of, Cruising USA, and then this was called Cruising Blast. So it was a lot of fun, but my negative is it has my pet peeve. And my biggest pet peeve, if you guys don't know me so far, is having a card and you swipe it rather than putting quarters in, right? Yeah. So no quarters. And that's why I love our arcade that at Pop Rock Studios so much more, because you just have quarters, you can put it in. So anyways, we're gonna go to another place when we get back to the mainland. But for now, we're signing off. Thanks so much for watching this portion of Outrun the Neon Sun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to do a little recap of the travels that I just had with my son, Christian. Now, you saw me go to Catalina Island. I was there with my whole family, and we checked out the Three Palms. And it was fun, it was all right. And everybody that says, hey, we've got an arcade, I'm kind of trying to check out in my area to kind of give you guys, if you live in the South Bay area, kind of maybe some places to go to maybe check out some retro games. Now, I was doing some research and I found this place called At the Pier Arcade. And on the website, which is located in the South Bay Galleria Mall. Now on the website it says we have retro games and new games. And I was like, retro games? Sweet. So I called them up and she's like, yeah, we have some arcades. We have this Pac-Man, we have a Galaga. I think we have a few others. And I was like, awesome. I would love to come check that out. I'm like, but one more catch. Do you guys have quarters? And do you have quarters? Do you put the quarters in? And she says, yes, we have that. And I was like, this place is like my jam. I'm super excited. So Christian and I, that you guys just saw, we traveled to the pier, Arcade at the Pier, the pier at the arcade or something like that. I'm not sure. I have the name in there, but we got up there. We got to the 3rd floor. It's kind of near where you enter in first. There's like a Red Robin on the right, and there's a CP King on the left. And we got in and I saw it and I was like, oh no, it's all bright, kind of cheery, which is totally, I mean, it's just not arcade feeling right there. And it only had one quote unquote retro game, and that was the extra large Pac-Man and Galaga. And I was devastated. And what would make me even more upset, and I hate to say this, I don't want to say a negative review on a company that's trying to do something and trying to create maybe nostalgia for younger kids and have more fun, but it just wasn't at all what I was expecting. They had, as you saw, they had the skee ball, they had some basketball hoops, a lot of like tactile games. And I didn't necessarily think that that's what I wanted. I know that's more of a Chuck E. Cheese type of feel. So they only had a few games. Actually, arcade, they had like The Walking Dead, which Christian was freaked out by, which was pretty interesting. I forced him to do it. No, I'm kidding. He's just going to have nightmares tonight. But then, they had this Pac-Man Galaga, and it wasn't, I was thinking like, is that the 30th anniversary or 40th anniversary, cabinet? What is it? Like the anniversary, just like the Arcade1up. So it wasn't, and the controls just was horrible. I couldn't get any points on Galaga, which I'm okay at Galaga. So anyways, I would not recommend At the Pier Arcade in South Bay Galleria. So we had a little bit of, but what's interesting, we went downstairs because we were walking around because we kind of burned through $10 pretty quick. And there's this place called Skate Farm. I'll show a picture right here. Now on the outside, it looks like, what is this place? There's cows there. And on the inside, there's like this roller rink, kind of, it's small. And maybe there's like 2 huge kind of mall rooms that they had, and inside they had like a bunch of loud music. Then there was like this party room on the side. But what I saw, which was fascinating to me, was Arcade1up games in there. So they had actually 5 Arcade1up games, all 1st and 2nd gen. Now the 1st gen games, Christian's like, oh, I doubt it's free play, and there was no one around, which was so bizarre to me. So he presses the start button, he starts playing Galaga. I go and try to find somebody, and she's like, it's $2 a game. And I was like, excuse me? It's $2 a game to play Arcade1up, like a 3/4 cabinet? It's $2 in arcade. And she says, yes, but it's $10 for an hour. So if you pay $10, you can play that for an hour. And I was just like, come on, people. Like, this is not like price gouging for us to play outside. Might as well just get it and build our own arcades like we have here. So anyways, that's kind of my footage. I really did love the Three Palms. I did not like At the Pier Arcade. Then downstairs they had some Arcade1up, which actually kind of shows me, now this is interesting, and you can disagree with or agree with me in the comments, but at the South Bay Galleria Mall, I saw another kind of store that was a toy store that was selling a Pandora's box, and you could actually play it with like 5,000 video games for 189 bucks. You know, one of those kind of cheaper ones.
And then when you go around town, which is interesting, you see Arcade1up cabinets kind of popping up in these random locations. There's one at a burger joint in Torrance where I live. There's also one at Wanna Chill, which is in Redondo Beach, close to where I live, where you go and kind of these smaller convenience stores, and it reminds me a little bit of the 80s. And what Arcade1up is bringing to our homes, they're almost bringing to these convenience stores. Like, I highly doubt we're going to see any of these Arcade1ups with maybe the X Arcade modding for the quarters, the quarter machines, to be able to put quarters into the Arcade1up to play them. I doubt we're going to see that at like 7-Eleven. But to me, it's kind of exciting. It's a really exciting part in our community. And then to see Arcade1up go to Smog City Brewery with the Kongs R Us and a bunch of those guys when they filmed live on this previous Saturday, that was super encouraging. They also did a lot of help with the Red Cross. So they're partnering, kind of making some smart moves. So this is all really encouraging, and I pray that this continues, this wave of enthusiasm. Of course, I'm with Console Kits. I believe also that Arcade1up, to stay relevant, needs to put out brand new titles. We can't just keep repackaging the same things that we have. We got to have new titles. So obviously Dragon's Lair was a new title this year. And I think we're getting Time Crisis, and I believe we're getting NFL Blitz, and we're getting some new artwork on some older cabs like Joust or Dig Dug. But this is all really exciting, but Arcade1up should, I hope that they partner with Taito and they can get some like Raston out there. They can get elevator action. They can just get a bunch of amazing arcades too. So anyways, that's my take, and please help free Qbert. I know that there's a lot of stuff happening on social media right now to get Arcade1up to free Qbert for us to get a Qbert cab. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon.